everybody. I hope you enjoyed this week's reading and book shopping vlog. So Saturday we went to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and we went to Barnes & Noble because they had their January sale going on, so I wanted to go check it out. I hadn't been to Barnes & Noble in like 6 years or something ridiculous. The closest one to us is an hour and 20 minutes away, so we don't go there very much. And so I know they have a sale on hardbacks, and so I got N.K. Jemisin's The World We Make, a hardback, and it's a signed edition, which is really cool. There's her signature there. Normally the signed copies don't really intrigue me that much sometimes, but yeah, this one was on my list. I listened to the first book on audio, and the audiobook was amazing. It's one of the best audiobooks I've ever listened to. They do sound effects and have different actors for the voices. This series is about New York City, and each borough becomes a person, and they have to defend the city from a witch. So yeah, it's really good. Highly recommend. Well, I was looking for some newer Regency romance books. I knew they would have some there, so I found this one, which I've never heard of before. It's Minerva Spencer Infamous, which is a series, Rebels of the Tawn series. And this one is once the reigning beauty of her social set, Celia, whom the newspapers dubbed Lady Infamous, has fallen on hard times and is practically destitute, her reputation in shreds. When Celia is forced to attend a society wedding as a companion to an elderly guest, she must confront the clique she once commanded. The gentleman she'd once hoped to marry, who is now wed to a girl Celia relentlessly taunted, a powerful man who ruined her life a decade before and is threatening to do so again. So I thought this would be fun. And I was looking for a Martha Waters book. She has a Regency series. This is book number 5, but I don't think it matters which order you read them in. So this one's To Woo and To Wed, and this one is West of Weston and Sophie, Lady Fitzwilliam Bridewell, have been spending a considerable amount of time together lately, but West and Sophie are not new acquaintances. In fact, years ago, they had been nearly engaged until West's almost fatal curricle accident and his meddling father threw them off course. Widowed for 4 years, Sophie has put aside all thoughts of romance, but when her similarly widowed sister, Alexandra, mentions a fondness for an earl, Sophie realizes that she may be holding her sister back. Alexandra won't move forward with an engagement until Sophie, too, settles down again, and so Sophie approaches West with a plan. They will announce their engagement and break things off once Alexandra is happily married. It'll be simple. After all, it's not like she is going to fall for West a second time, not when Sophie has sworn not to risk her heart again. So I thought that would be fun, and the cover's cute. And then we went to Sheafe Street Books, which is an independent bookstore in Portsmouth. It's really well stocked, and I got a Barbara Pym Regency book called The Sweet Dove Died. And this one is about Leonora, the rather fastidious, refined central character, decides to bypass her suitor, Humphrey, a widowed antique dealer, in favor of his 24-year-old nephew, James. Her possession of James is challenged first by the sloppy but impassioned Phoebe, and then by the American Ned, who asserts a determining sexual hold on the malleable James. So she's more like Georgia Hare, I think. I haven't read Barbara Pym yet, so don't know much. And then I also got The Frozen River which is a murder mystery based in Maine, and it's gotten really good reviews. I don't know much about it other than that. I just wanted to pick it up because it's based in Maine, and we live part-time in Maine. So yeah, there's this one. It looks really good. And then on Monday, I had to go to Wolfeboro to go to the dentist. It was a really hard appointment, so I decided to go to the Country Booksellers, which is an independent bookstore in Wolfeboro, and browsed around in there for a little bit. I was close to closing time, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to look in there. But I got this contemporary romance called In 5 Years. I really love the cover. It's my favorite bridge in New York. So yeah, this one is about this woman who lives in New York, and she is engaged, and for 1 hour she ends up going forward in time 5 years, and then she realizes she's in a different apartment and next to a different man. So yeah, thought this was interesting, and this is a New York Times bestseller I've never heard of. So yeah, gonna try this one out. And yeah, that was my book haul extravaganza. I haven't been to Portsmouth in a while, so that was fun. And I also finished A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik, and I love this. This was really unique. The monsters were really unique, and I love the characters, and it was just kind of funny, which I didn't expect. I thought it'd be really intense, but the main character is pretty funny. And yeah, I really like this. I'm gonna continue on with the series. There are 2 more books. Luckily, they're all kind of short. So started Divine Rivals, so that's my current book. We haven't had any internet all week since last Friday, so I've been reading a lot, which is good. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.